Fuck yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, so nobody talk about what they're doing. Or mute yourself. Remember when Tim... Wait, Bill, were you there when Tim pushed mute on his camera and thought that he couldn't see? Remember when Tim... No, the echo, no.
Get more water. Oh, shit. Good for you.
He's driving in Marmon's house.
We're going into the internet.
What are the questions of the internet? Am I dull?
Going into the internet.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I'm your host, Gordy Lucius. This show is called 4 People, 20 Questions, where I have gathered 3 of my dearest friends to answer some of the world's toughest questions that have been written by a panel of writers within Rapid Fire Theater. And yeah, there's some real doozies in this one today. So I just want to thank you all for coming and watching this show today. If you have any questions for our panel today, you can donate $5 to Rapid Fire Theater, I believe, on the website. And we'll answer that hot and fresh, ready question for you from our panel of philosophers right here. A very special thing about the show, I'm sure you knew just based on the pun name of this show, it's called 4 People, 20 Questions, is that we have 4 people and they're all high. So we're going to answer all these very relative, very important biting questions just under the influence, because that's how you see colors. All right. So with me today, I'll let everybody introduce themselves. But yeah, let's start off with Tim McCula. You want to give a little intro to yourself?
Yeah, I mean, what do I have to say? My name's Tim. That's
great.
Good. Great.
All right, moving on. Dill, how about you introduce yourself? Maybe introduce something you like.
Holy shit. Hello, my name's Dill. I'm just a little guy, honestly. Oh, in the background, I've got my collectible Max and Rubies. Okay.
That's pretty good. Kelly, man, it's gonna be hard to top. What do you got?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm Kelly. What do I like?
I mean, like, what do you like? What's a hobby that you do, or like, is there a certain side hustle you got? Or
I do macrame.
wow,
I've got some here.
very good. See, that's awesome. And I feel like macrame really ties in well with what we're doing today.
Ties in.
Oh, geez. Perfect. Well, thank you for assembling, friends. I forgot to also mention, since today's getting super close to the holidays and celebrating those special times, we have most of our questions are holiday based. So if you got a big holiday boner, this is definitely the episode to come watch for the holiday boners. All right, so is everyone ready to get into this? Like, we're going to answer the world's toughest questions here today. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Perfect. Matt, let's lay on the first question here. Are ears part of your face? Part of you face? Are ears part of you face? Let's start off with Kelly. Can you answer the question? Well, what are your thoughts on are ears part of you face?
Yeah, I think they are part of your face. That's what you see when you look directly at a person. You see their ears. So
well, right now I can't see your ears, so.
Oh, but that's just because of my hair. But if it's, see, look, and so if you see this and then you see the ear, that's like a part of the face when you just like face them. I don't know.
Does anyone else have any other thoughts on this?
I just think, like, if not the ears, what else would be the border of the face? Like, the face stops after the ears. So I think Kelly's bang on. Because otherwise, like, what is a face if it doesn't go all the way to the ears?
Yeah.
You know, then we have nothing.
Oh, Dill, are you talking like face-off rules? Like from the movie, it was like the front?
I don't know. I don't understand the reference. However, look at me. You can't see my ears.
No.
Yeah, but you also have a toque on.
No, I'm a tiny hat guy. You can't see my.
I
I personally think like if you were like cutting a face off to like mask onto somebody's face on like Photoshop or something, you wouldn't cut the ears out. That'd be a pain in the ass. You just cut this chunk right here.
You can't exclude ears just because it would be a pain in the ass to Photoshop. That's absurd.
I don't know. I feel like a face, I'm with Dylan. A face is just if you had like a butter knife and you were like to sculpt your face off, like I like that's head right there, ear to head.
But the whole thing's your head.
Perfect. Great segue to the next question. Matt, throw out the next question. Great answers, everybody. Let's see what the next question has in store for us here. Okay. First holiday question. What would be your perfect booby trap? You're in Home Alone. What would it be? Tim, looks like you lit up there.
Oh no, so this is like it's in Home Alone, so I'm like the Home Alone kid. So I have like the access, like
you have the access. You have Matt, you want to start that timer as well? You have access to anything in the world to make this booby trap.
Anything in the world.
Anything in the world, yeah. So everyone like think about that for a second. You have a minute and 30 seconds. We can think about your perfect booby trap. We'll start off with Tim.
I thought that what you were talking about was the perfect booby trap that would trap you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I didn't think of like one for me to trap somebody else, but like.
Well, if it could trap you, I feel like if it could trap you, it could also trap someone else. Like,
I don't know, putting like a little tree nut butter on a piece of cracker for me.
Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. Like, if it was like I don't know, like a pizza or like a sandwich or something, that would be the perfect bait for a booby trap to catch me.
Well, that's a whole like that's not even a trap. So you're saying that a person could just put some peanut butter on a pizza and just put it outside and be like, "Well, I'm fucked. That got me good."
No, talk about like what's your ideal booby trap? Like, what is something how would you catch a Gordy? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm at as well.
If I was gonna,
Yeah, like how would you catch a Tim?
How would I catch a Tim?
Yeah.
Just like any trap door, just like figure out, it'd be pretty easy. Like there's just like a lot of neighborhoods that I'm always in. So just like any trap door, like completely unexpected. Like I'm not even drawn to something. It's just like in my regular path, but just like whoop, and it disappeared. No, and people wouldn't. It's like in that scene in Jurassic Park 2 when the raptors are killing the guys in the high grass, and it takes so long for them to notice. It'd be months before anyone noticed they fell into that secret trap.
Okay.
Well, I love these answers. Well, let's get on to the next question.
All over the place.
Okay. Would you rather all your farts being silent but literally deadly, like anyone sniffing in the vicinity dies, or non-deadly but super loud, like an airplane?
What fucking monster would pick the first one?
The funny thing is, a teacher wrote this question, so like they must have had some like very high depth thought. But yeah, what is everyone's thoughts on that?
Well, I don't want to kill people, so I would go with super loud.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like then it would become like a charming part of your personality, like that one thing that you have.
Well, you could really damage someone's quality of life by making them go deaf if you just farted by someone and they're just like, my freaking ears.
You would damage someone's quality of life if you killed them with your silent fart.
Yeah, and then also like more people around that person.
Yeah.
That one has the most like radius of torture.
Yeah, legitimately a lot of ramifications there. I mean, when I read the question earlier, I was like, why? Yeah, who would who would choose a fart that kills that no one would know about? But I mean, like that could be useful as a tool of like for espionage.
Worst assassin move ever.
Best assassin move though.
And think of how many like people you would have killed as a baby.
Whoa.
Anyone held you, you would have
Oh my
murdered.
god, I wish we had a panel for making like weird like radio sounds or like explosions because that just blew my mind.
Pardon me?
Next question, please. All right. If Santa lives at the North Pole, where do the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy live? The Tooth Fairy image very graphic. It's very,
Whoa.
it's a fly on a bloody tooth. Anyway, so yeah, if the Santa lives at the North Pole, where do the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy live?
Easter Bunny lives east. Tooth Fairy lives in the Amazon.
What is the thought behind that?
Well, Easter Bunny. East.
Yes, I see that. Okay, but why would the Tooth Fairy live in the Amazon?
I thought that
You can't just shrug on this show. You need to answer.
I thought it would be like like a Tinkerbell. Like where would you find a Tinkerbell? And you would find her like in the woods, like heavy woods and like that kind of stuff. And like so like I was like, what's the Tinkerbell woods that of the earth?
Like Fern Gully?
Yeah.
Are you mixing up Tinkerbell and Fern Gully?
Yeah, it was. Anyway, I just think like a fairy would live in the woods. That's how I thought of the densest woods.
I'm on the same page with the fairy living in the woods. However, I think that the Easter Bunny, I don't even know, because I don't feel like the Easter Bunny's on the same level as Santa or a Tooth Fairy.
No. So the wild thing about like the Easter Bunny is that like the Easter Bunny, for strange reason, is a symbol of Christ. Because you're celebrating Easter.
Isn't Santa the same thing though?
Oh, stop blowing my brain. I don't have a button that I can push that where my brain explodes. All right, next question, please. Are socks a good Christmas gift? Asking for a friend.
Yes.
Yep.
I think it's a great Christmas gift. Are you kidding me? I love socks. I don't know if that's, a biased question or a biased answer, but I think that in general, yes, they're good fucking gifts.
Has anyone here gotten socks for Christmas and just been like, fuck?
I didn't say fuck because I got socks, but I got a pair of socks and I was like, oh, like I'm never gonna wear them because they have those like grippy bottoms. You know those?
Mm. Yeah. So like, would we say that the answer is more like socks are great, but it depends what type of socks?
Yeah, I would say every sock except for the ones with the grippy bottoms because I don't understand how you could put grippy bottoms into shoes.
Yeah, or there's those socks that are filled with fire ants, and when you put them on, they just fucking sting your feet.
Wait.
Those socks suck.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on this? Have you experienced this too?
No, you. It's just like if someone got you a pair of socks like that, it would be really bad.
Yeah, no, that would be really bad. You would like lose the skin on your feet.
Yeah, your feet would swell up and stuff.
Socks that were on fire.
Did you just try to make a boom sound effect?
What?
So the answer is to this person's asking for their friend. Yes, socks are a great gift. Just don't get socks filled with fire ants or that have grips on the bottom. So it's a pretty easy answer there. Next question, please. What would Santa put on his Tinder bio?
Okay.
Yeah, Dill, you're using Tinder, right? No.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. So I'm gonna put heavy lifting on this question for you. What if from the people that you've seen on Tinder, what do you think Santa would be like at his like top list of like people need to know this about me?
Well, not that I have my things set to like 1,000-year-old man. However, I think he'd probably call himself a silver fox.
Yeah.
Santa would call himself a silver fox?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
hello.
yeah. Sorry. I also think he would probably say that he was adventurous because he lives in like the North Pole.
He's always traveling.
Yeah.
How
And,
many is he like trying to conceal the fact that he's Santa?
Ooh, yeah, because
Yeah,
Santa.
kind of like in the Santa Claus 2 movie where like he's going on dates with that one woman and he can't tell her that he's Santa.
Does that happen?
It does happen.
Really funny.
And then all this like magical stuff happens in the winter and he's like, oh, must be Christmas. And like that's
The Christmas market, and I hear a lot of horny Christmas songs, and they're all about Santa.
Yeah, they're super horny. I said that to myself out loud the other day when I was singing Santa Baby. Like, what is this song?
wow. We'll have to keep the question is like, why are Santa songs so horny?
Oh, that's so horny.
Oh boy. Well, another day, friends. Another day. Next question. What do we got here? Ugh. Oh. Oh no, where's the question? Oh, there it is. If you woke up as Seth Rogen, what is the first thing you would do? Anybody?
It's just really scary. Like I'd want breakfast, but like, can I just go to any restaurant?
You would want breakfast.
Who do I do? Who do I talk to? Like, what can Seth Rogen like? What can't he do? Like, will I get mobbed by fans if I go to McDonald's?
Like, are you asking what Seth Rogen's like superpowers are technically? You know, like each person has their own attributes. It's just like, what can Seth Rogen pull off that you couldn't?
But yeah, like I have no idea. I wouldn't know where to begin if I woke up as Seth Rogen.
Also, like, what
Hospital.
a wild day you woke up as Seth Rogen, but you weren't able to like look in the mirror before you left, so you didn't know the whole day.
Yeah, like you just went in.
Body is so like you know that you were in someone else's house at least.
Yeah, and you would definitely like wake up, watch something on the internet, and your laugh would be like, like you would learn from that. You would be like, you wouldn't just go out because like you'd find out just by talking and be like, oh man, why is my voice so round? Like, yeah, like you'd find out.
Like you'd be putting on different clothes. Like
You'd be in a different house.
Wait,
Like,
would it be you waking up as Seth Rogen, but
okay.
but you wake up?
Like, are you in his world or is he in yours?
like if like your body switched somehow, but we're out of time for this question. We need the next question, please. All right. Fuck, marry, kill, gold, myrrh, and frankincense.
Oh fuck! I love all those.
Well, you have to fuck one, you have to marry one, you have to kill one. It's the game.
Yes.
I don't even know what myrrh and frankincense are, to be quite frank with you.
Wait, Kelly, do you know it? Kelly, you were super excited and you said you loved all of those things. Can you please explain to us what those things are?
Honestly, they're frankincense and myrrh is my favorite incense scent. And gold is gold, so that's fun. But I don't actually know what frankincense or myrrh are. I just know that I like their smell.
Okay, well, which one would you fuck? Which one would you marry? And which one would you kill?
Oh God! I forgot the question. Okay. I would probably I feel like I'd fuck frankincense. And I think that because it would be a Franken freak is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Um oh shoot. And gold and myrrh. Honestly, I'd marry gold because gold never depreciates in value.
Stability, yeah.
And then I'd have to kill myrrh, I guess. But then if I kill myrrh, do I ruin that whole Christmas tale?
I mean, it depends if it got to Jesus before or after he was dead.
Oh, yeah.
If it got there after, it'd be like a horrifying tale.
But why would you give a baby myrrh? Is it just like a herb, or what would you do? What would you do?
Someone on the chat, please answer to us what myrrh is. I'm starting to realize too, I don't know what that is. I remember the songs as a child growing up as a Catholic, but I don't know it. So nobody here knows what that is.
Smells good.
Oh, I don't think that's a thing most people know. Is that a thing?
Okay, next question. I'll look at the people are just saying murder. If you woke up as Joe Rogan, what is the first thing you would do?
Okay, but now are you waking up in Seth Rogen's world, or are you waking up as Seth Rogen in your world?
And by Seth Rogen, you mean Joe Rogan.
Yeah, sure, man.
One hosted Fear Factor and the other one was in Freaks and Geeks.
No,
But
I
like,
know the difference.
Yeah, like which bedroom do you wake up in?
Yeah, who's
You wake up in Joe Rogan's bedroom and you wake up and you're like, I'm local podcaster Joe Rogan.
Yeah, the first thing I do is I would phone Seth Rogen and be like, we got to get to the bottom of this body switching thing, like, because we've both done it, like no matter who I'm talking to when they're in Seth Rogen's body. So I try to solve the mystery that way, and then I would I don't need just like do DMT and talk about it on my podcast. I guess maybe it's already happened. You know?
Whoa.
Do DMT and talk about it on my podcast.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
I guess like we answered that question really quick.
Wait, no, what did you say, Dill?
I only vaguely know who Joe Rogan is, and I can answer why. I'm a little gay boy. Who the hell is that?
Oh, he used to be an announcer for the UFC. Maybe he still is. I don't know.
Yeah,
And then
he was a host of the Man Show.
Intense like podcast where he just like talks about conspiracy theories and stuff. It's intense. He's a lot.
Next question. This is an audience question. So did we have any audience questions out there? I'll check in the old comments here. So this is one freebie. We're given one freebie here. The audience can ask any question right now and we'll answer it for you. Any other questions, you do have to donate, but we got one freebie.
Cool.
All right. Nothing's coming up right yet. All right. Ruby. I was like, what's a Ruby? Who's Ruby? All right.
Do any of you have questions?
There's a yeah. Does anyone hear any question? We have one question here. It was who's ripping the bong every time? Well, oh, here's a great question. Everyone buckle up for it. Why is Christmas? Why?
What? That's it?
Why is Christmas? Just a question.
Christmas. Yeah.
Ice and Christmas, so isn't that something to do with it?
Well, like I guess like there's whole like dichotomy of why we celebrate Christmas and like how some people celebrate Christmas but they don't celebrate the Christian side of Christmas.
Yeah, I've never done the Christian stuff.
Yeah, it's been a while. I went to I was about to say I went to Black Mass like 10 years ago, but it's definitely called Black Mass. That sounds like not, yeah, I don't think that's a thing. But I went to midnight mass, and that was a party. Let me tell you, they put a bunch of like incense, and they throw a ball around, just whip it around like that, and like it smells good, and then you just sing hymns. I mean, that's not why I Christmas. Why you Christmas?
I think it's because everyone else does. Like, I wouldn't really like. I don't know. I don't have the love language of like gift giving, so I don't know. I do like giving gifts, but it's not like that's not how I express myself. So it feels like a very like social thing, Christmas to me.
So you're just like, I Christmas because my friend's Christmas.
Yeah, it's like a sweet thing to do. And it's just like a reason to show people that you love them, I guess.
That's
Sure.
nice.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the question, audience. Great job. That's why Christmas. Matt, throw up that next question. Let's get this ball rolling. Is cereal and milk a soup?
Yeah, it's a cold soup.
It's a gazpacho. Does everyone have this agreement? I agree with Kelly. I think cereal and milk is a soup.
I don't know if you can just like make any sort of wet, cold pile and just call it a soup. I think something in a soup has to be cooked.
What has to be cooked?
Anything.
Well, here's the thing.
What's cooked in gazpacho?
I've never made gazpacho. I don't know.
I
What
don't
is?
know what
Is
it
it
is.
stuff?
Also, the cereal in cereal is cooked and processed already before you put it in there.
And that doesn't count. It has to be cooked on the spot.
Whoa.
Couldn't it be cooked in the milk though, just by the process of it getting wet?
No, getting something wet is not the same as cooking something.
So you're saying that walking outside in the rain doesn't make you soup?
It doesn't cook you. It does not make you soup. No. It's just a very thin soup. Yeah, no, I think something, we have to, there has to be something. Otherwise, like, what isn't a soup,
Yeah, but then what is cereal?
Are you a soup when you spill milk on yourself? Absolutely not. Therefore, it's not cooking. And I don't think that you have to cook a soup in some way. Which
I think the tub is its soup.
Pardon?
Oh shit.
Like a bathtub, because it's warm and like technically I may be cooking, maybe.
So when
Just
you take a bath, you're a soup. Because you're cooking yourself a little bit because the water's hot enough to definitely cook you a little bit.
It's not that hot.
It's that hot. You're a little soup. You're a little soup dumpling in your soup bath.
But also, Tim, because like how hot is cooked? Because like you could cook something.
Yeah, cooked is 75 degrees Celsius and above.
So like it has to be at least a chicken soup for you to consider it's a soup.
Wow, this is
I
a
don't
hot
know.
topic here for people. Do any questions? We're not going to get to the bottom of this because we're out of time on that question, but we're going to have to bring it back another time and also ask the question, what is soup? Is apparently more of a pertinent question here today. What everyone, please answer in the comments and the question box there. What is soup? Fuck, I don't know. Next question, please. What would you do if your true love gave you a partridge in a pear tree on the first day of Christmas? What would you do if your true love gave you a partridge in a pear tree at Christmas?
I think I would like it. I'd be like, hi, that's pretty funny. Like the song, and it's my true love, so sweet. I'll take a bird in a tree. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a delightful gift. I might not understand the reference or the time of year of it, but like if somebody showed up with a partridge in a pear tree, I'd be like, what a bold move. That's very fun.
I feel like a plant is a good gift, and a partridge, it kind of like that's a big responsibility. You shouldn't give animals as gifts. And my true love would know that, I feel.
So then you would have a very real conversation with your true love and be like, lovely gesture. Just so you know, though, I feel like you're doing a little bit too much with the animal giving. So you'd have like a lovely conversation. If okay, cool.
No, it's not even that. It's just like that I would do, obviously, but it's just also like I feel like someone that I would date would just that'd be something that they'd be cognizant of as just like a person that you just don't do that thing like giving live animals as a gift to somebody who doesn't like prepare to have that animal. So I would have to like know in advance that like I have this animal unless they also gave me the cage for the bird, the
Well, it has a tree.
Yeah, in my mind, it comes with the tree, and you put the tree outside, and the partridge is just like a new table.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with Dill. If I had to look after that bird, I think Dill's right. That's fucked up.
Yeah, honestly, that's an intense move.
Yeah, it's a little bit much. Also, like, I guess it is your true love. I was about to say, it's like that's pretty intense for your like person you're dating to. Well, that's two responsibilities. That's taking care of like an old ass tree, and then also like this bird that lives in it. It's like that's like they're ready to propose situation. Like I brought you this gift, and also later a few more days I'm going to give you 5 rings. So like,
Well, what if are we talking that this is the timeline? This is your first Christmas with your true love?
we're,
And
ta-
then
we're talking about like the 12 days of Christmas. It was the next question.
okay.
What?
All right, eggnog is a popular holiday drink. What is nog?
Great question.
I think Nog's an idea. You know, it lives in the hearts of all of us.
Okay.
Nog is a short abbreviation of an old Latin word for cream, because I think it's egg cream. But now maybe like nog is cream in Latin.
Huh.
Is that true? Did you make that up?
It sounds like a balderdash to me. That sounds like a balderdash. I want to call a balderdash on that. Can anyone tell us if that's true? Is that what nog is?
No, I feel like nog is like the Latin word for cream.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I don't. Are you? You're fucking lying. Like that's gonna be true. Not like. I don't know. Yeah, I thought nog might be like abbreviation for something like, but then I was like, that's such a weird word.
Latin word for cream.
Who here believes that? I don't know if I can believe that.
I want to believe. Like, does that do anything?
Similar to the Santa
hope
be
it's
real.
true.
I want to believe that that's true. Wow. Wait, Dill, did you think that was true?
Oh,
Yeah, fuck. Next question. What did the Abominable Snowman do to earn that title?
aw.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That makes me sad for him.
that really does.
Yeah, like what did he do that he was just like put at this was just like they're abdominal, not abdominal snowman. That just means they would have an abdomen.
To be called abominable, you have to have done something like despicable, something
Yeah.
like insidious.
I think he was.
With that word out.
Yeah, I think he was like a banker with the Lehman Brothers, and he was like doing subprime mortgages and shit. The financial crash. He was so greedy, and then he like like bought his way out, and he just
Yeah,
that's what he did.
Jeez Louise.
What?
Yeah, I just like maybe maybe at the time it was like super bad because like he's a super old beast. Like he's an old ancient monster. Like maybe he did something at the time was like really bad, but now it's not as bad. You know, like yeah, I can't think of anything, but yeah, maybe he just like I don't know, maybe he crushed a town and like he felt really bad about it. Maybe he did by accident. Like
Do you think that he's the one who called himself abominable, and so he took himself out of society because he didn't think he was good enough? Like,
I mean, that's a way deeper way to think about it. But no, I definitely think the people gave him that name. Just the, and I think they even gave him the name just like how they gave the Grinch's name the Grinch, because they're just like, he sucks. His name's the Grinch now.
but they called him the Grinch when he was born.
That's like a really, because I wouldn't call my kid asshole. Like, coming straight out of the womb, I'm gonna be like, this is my kid asshole. Then he's gonna grow up to be an asshole because everyone keeps calling him an asshole.
But that's what I'm talking about with the Grinch. They called him the Grinch, and then he associates himself with being awful.
Yeah, it's
He's
not
like super sad.
the abominable snowman is more of like an essence, I feel.
An essence of like what?
Like the like winter and shit, you know?
Ooh.
Okay, we gotta go to the next question. We're running low on some time here, so we'll have to keep those thoughts for later. All right. Why is it that the word America sounds different when said backwards?
Akirima.
Why does any word sound different backwards?
They're all spelled different the other way, unless it's like one of those
Palindrome.
yeah.
Okay, Kelly, could you say it again? Could you please say America backwards again? Just so then Tim, can I get you to say America forwards after Kelly says it backwards?
I gotta change my name because I don't know how to spell. Well, I don't know how to say it without seeing it.
So you're gonna change your name to America backwards?
Yeah, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to. Okay. Akirima.
Tim?
America.
Kelly?
Akirima.
Okay, Tim?
Akirima.
America.
Akirima.
America.
Akirima.
America.
Akirima.
America.
Akirima.
Jill, are you getting anything from this?
America. America.
Akirima.
America.
What on earth?
Jesus Christ.
Next question. Okay. It's
Whoa.
Christmas Day and you open your present. It's a note from Santa. It says that you're supposed to die at the end of a 24-hour period from the moment you read the note. But in the spirit of Christmas, he has given you the gift of opportunity. You can prevent yourself from dying by doing something that he thinks is truly great. What do you do? That is such
Also, the thing is, so if you're reading a letter from Santa and it is like structured this way, that it says at the end of 24 hours, the second you finish reading this, you will die. That has to be the last sentence, because if it's in the top of the letter, so it's like if you have 24 hours after this, you'll die unless you do something good. But then it was just like, I would just stop reading. Because if you don't ever finish reading it, you get to live forever.
That's great, because that's like the chainmail idea. Like, you don't want to get fucked by chainmail, don't read the fucking chainmail, and then you won't get cursed. Your crush won't know that they like you, and that's great.
Best way to do it.
So yeah, you have any other thoughts on that?
I think I would like try to, I guess, kill Santa.
Whoa.
But like he's like threatening to kill people. Like, how often does he do? Or I wouldn't kill him. I would stop him. I've got to stop Santa. That'd be my truly great contribution.
That'd be sick.
He's just threatening people. He's just like leaving threatening notes in your chimney. Like what?
Specifically in your chimney, he drops
Yeah,
it.
it's abominable, man. That's horrible.
And it's abominable.
The abominable Santa Claus.
Oh, that sounds like a Goosebump book.
Yeah, I think it is. And now that you're trying to mention, like you mentioned that this is phrased in like a Saw-esque situation, it's like, I'm gonna kill you in 24 hours unless you do something good for your community.
That's like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I guess if you're like fighting for your life, you try to do like the most simplest thing that you could do in like in 24 hours, which is like pick up garbage or like tell your neighbors that they're great.
But that's not truly great.
Well, I mean, okay, but then what's the metrics to be truly great?
We gotta more benefit than harm.
Next question. Who is the most underrated reindeer?
Okay, what are the names of all of them? It's probably the one whose name we don't say. So you got Donner,
Blitzer.
Blitzen, Trapper. No.
Blitzen Trapper? Popular indie band Blitzen Trapper, the reindeer?
Fuck, okay. Blitzen. Did I already say that?
Comet, Cupid, Donner.
Is Cupid one?
You know, Dancer,
Dancer.
Drooper.
Not Drooper.
Is it not Drooper? I've been saying Don Drooper as a joke to mix up my Mad Men and my reindeer facts.
Man, I've been watching so much Mad Men. That's the end of that.
Yeah, so like what? We don't even like, yeah, we don't know all the reindeers. Can someone here like let's try to finish it all?
No,
That answers the question. It's whichever reindeer we can name.
Shit,
Yeah.
you're right. Okay.
So what are
Donner,
they?
Blitzer, Drooper, and Blitzen. You know,
Yeah.
Comet and Cupid.
Donner and Blitzen?
But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all, which is Rudolph? Well, we already know that.
Shit.
Oh, Matt has entered in, and he's the Dasher.
Oh my god, Dasher's the one. He's the most underrated. There you
He's
go.
the most underrated because he also has the most efficient name because you know what he's going to do. He's going to dash. He's going to be fast. Comet. That's an uncontrollable force we can't deal with. If a comet came into us, we'd all be fucked. Like, so yeah, it's Dancer.
No, it's Dasher. Wait, also though, if we didn't say Dancer, then like that was at the bottom of the list. I feel like we named like 13 different reindeer also.
Well, I've been calling him Drooper all my life. So next question, please. Why is Rudolph's nose red? Like scientifically.
Cold.
Cold.
Why else did your nose get red?
Yeah. Next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how Tim Allen are you? So this is a question for everybody to answer themselves. We'll have about 30 seconds each to say on a scale of 1 to 10, how Tim Allen are you? Tim, you can start. Your name is Tim, so that's already...
Yeah, that's great. I'd say I'm like 8, if not 8.5 out of 10. I think I kind of look like, you know, those where he has that mugshot when he was selling cocaine.
Yeah.
Like I think I kind of have that vibe visually. I've read his autobiography. I watched Home Improvement, and I like have an affinity for grunting. Like
you do grunt a lot. Can you share us a little hot grunt?
Yeah, you know, you just better than that.
Oh, okay. Let's go to Dill. Level scale 1 to 10. How Tim Allen are you?
I feel like I'm a 0. I am nothing like Tim Allen. Isn't he a huge Republican and an anti-vaxxer?
What?
Fuck, I don't know.
I think he's a piece of shit. Yeah.
And Tim is 8 out of 10. Tim
But
Allen.
you know,
You're missing the 2 points that suck.
yeah.
Kelly, you got 16 seconds. What is your Tim Allen Richter scale?
I feel like maybe like 3. Like kind of handy. I can do the grunt. And then he did that one movie. Oh shoot.
Wild Hogs.
No.
Old Dogs.
No.
Galaxy Quest.
The Santa Claus.
Santa
No.
Claus 2.
No.
Jungle to Jungle.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. Jungle to Jungle. All right, next question, please. I think we're getting there. And this is the last question for everybody here today, just to see how we're all still doing. On a scale of 1 to 10, 100, how high are you?
If I start singing that song, She's So High Above Me, will this get shut off?
I don't think so, because I don't think you could sing it perfectly enough that it would trigger the algorithm finding thing to be like, fuck, somebody is playing this song.
Okay. I feel like I was a little hurtful.
Yeah, that was super mean, Gordy.
Do you know how tight that thing? You could play a live version of a song that they sang themselves, and it would not get that.
What?
Like you could be Tal Bachman, who I've met weirdly enough, and said that I liked his song, and he scuffed me off, and we were sitting at a table at a conference, which means that he couldn't leave the table. He just stopped talking to me. And then his girlfriend said, that song's the best. Everybody loves that song. It was very surreal. He was also wearing like white snakeskin boots.
Wait, what's his name again?
Tal Bachman.
And then you got your computer out and you're like, hey, sing your song into
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and that's how high I am.
Yeah.
I'm so high that I vividly remember asking him to sing into a computer to see if an algorithm could pick up his own voice.
So you're you're 10 box out of Bachman. Fuck, never mind. Okay.
10 bucks out of I'm 10 bucks out of Bachman, Turner Overdrive. Yes, I'm 10 bucks out of a full, probably, I don't know, like maybe 35 bucks. I'm probably like a 10.
Out of a possible, yeah. Oh.
Well, like, let's end on just one more little holiday thing here. What is everybody's favorite thing to do in the holidays? Like, what is everybody's like? Let's end it off in there on a nice, peaceful note to send all of our friends watching today just to be like, I love the holidays. Like, what is everybody's favorite thing? We'll start with Kelly. We'll go to Dill, and then we'll hit up Tim.
God, can you not pick me first?
Okay, we'll go to Tim.
You know, I think that it's really nice to have a big party in the in the winter. But you know, there's not so much of that this year. Yeah, like my go-to answer would be parties, but just the merriment. So that's and it still lives, it still exists.
Yeah, you can still have a kick-ass Zoom party online with your friends, just getting in weird bathtubs, thinking that you mute yourself, turns off your camera, but it doesn't turn off your camera. It actually just turns off your audio, and then you get out of a bathtub. It's wild. I've seen it happen. All right, Dill, what is your favorite thing about the holidays?
Probably the Grinch. I love the Grinch. He's a good
You love
guy.
the Grinch specifically, like the movies, or like just like the philosophy, or just
like the idea of Christmas being like exactly like in the Grinch is so funny to me, and I just love the Grinch. What can I say? Up for from like, I don't know, I'm talking about this Christmas. Because this Christmas I feel like is canceled. So the Grinch has been the one good thing this Christmas. Still getting to watch the movies.
Yeah. That's great, because they're great movies. I was about to call him Tim Curry because we're talking about Tim Allen, but Jim Carrey does a great job playing the Grinch.
Yeah.
And Kelly, what is your favorite thing about the holidays and what you're looking forward to this holidays too, since we're already picking it up?
Well, also parties. I like to host so many parties. So that's like a fun thing. But I get if like we're talking like this Christmas, really looking forward to mulled wine all day. But also for activities, love watching It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah. Beautiful movie, Jimmy Stewart.
Zuzu's pedals!
Zuzu's pedals, everyone! Well, happy holidays, everybody. This has been For People 20 Questions, where we answer some of the world's toughest questions. This iteration, we answered the holidays' most toughest questions. I'll get everybody to sign off. Kelly, Dill, Tim, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye now, and happy holidays, and stay safe out there. And thanks for watching 4 People 20 Questions. Bye-bye.
That was when you asked me that last question. I was like, "It's parties. I love parties." And I was like, "Oh no, I can't say that."
That's why I was like, don't.
I know that's.
I was like,
Yeah, when you said it, I was like, Tim, no.
You caught me on the spot, man. What can I do?
I think we addressed it that like.
Oh yeah.
Parties.